the repeated raids on restaurants, kitchens, and commercial retail and eating houses and hospitality establishments being conducted by the Maharashtra Food and Drugs Administration under the leadership of renowned officer, IAS officer Shri Tukaram Mundhe. As you know, once Shri Tukaram Mundhe took charge of the Maharashtra Foods and Drugs Administration in May 2026, immediately thereafter, June onwards, news began spreading of large-scale raids conducted by the organization under his leadership. Several innumerable prominent restaurants, eating houses, and other hospitality joints of Bombay, which were very well known to several members of the public, have been shut down, and the licenses have been suspended and even revoked, given the horrifying violations of law which have come to light there. Now, at the same time, it has also been seen that several establishments have filed writ petitions in the Honorable Bombay High Court, and in a few certain cases, the Honorable Bombay High Court has even found flaws in the manner in which the department carried out its actions. In my legal and my personal perspective, the actions undertaken by Shri Tukaram Mundhe and the FDA and the Maharashtra FDA are broadly in line with the law. Food adulteration and improper food preparation is a serious national hazard which has been recognized for a very long time, but precious little has been done about it. Today, when we go to any restaurant, when we go to any grocery store to purchase processed food products, it is commonly seen that severe health and hygiene and safety violations are rampant. Let us take the case of food color. I personally, as a citizen, have been shocked by the large-scale usage of food color, which has repeatedly occurred in large varieties of processed as well as in unprocessed foods. You go to a restaurant, you order some Indian dish, and you will see it having a bright red color or a bright green color, and so on. You go to you purchase any processed food, what do you see? You will see a wide range of colors: blue, orange, yellow, green, red, like the perfect rainbow. The question is, are these natural colors? Is the concerned food processor extracting the purple pigment from the brinjal plant and using it in the food? Is he extracting the green pigment from the capsicum plant and using it in the food? Clearly, that is not the case. Is he, for the orange color, are food preparers and processors extracting the orange color from the peel of the orange? Not at all. All of them are synthetic food colors, which are several of which are known to be carcinogens and pose severe long-term health implications. Now, when we look at food colors, I would like to share a personal experience. It was, I think, last year in Surat. I had gone to a small shop to pick up some Gujarati snacks, and I saw the green color. I passed an offhand remark whether any colors were used, and the shopkeeper was bold enough to actually show me the color pigment he used. It was an industrial azodai based color, green color, which was being added to the chutney to make it look green. I was deeply shocked. I looked up on Google, and yes, I found out that such use of industrial food colors poses severe threats to human health and safety. Now, the raids of the Maharashtra Food and Drug Administration being carried out under the leadership of Shri Tukaram Mundhe also show one more fact, that till prior to this, food colors were taken almost for granted. In short, restaurants would brazenly use food colors and not even tell the public about it. People would purchase processed foods round the clock and not even bother to turn the packet to look at the ingredients. For the record, when I go to the grocery store and I purchase such processed foods, I don't have them, but whenever I have them, I always make it a point to turn over and look at the ingredients. And that is where your heart starts sinking and worry starts setting in. You will see commonly, even in Ayurvedic products, because Ayurvedic products use natural ingredients, you will see contains class 2 preservative. And many otherwise it might even say sodium benzoate and so on. So these products are not, these substances are not friendly to human health in the long run. And brands, while using them on their packaging, do not even bother to alert customers about it. In fact, in view of the raids being carried out by Shri Tukaram, Mundhe and the Maharashtra FDA, we as citizens have been sensitized to the risky manner in which the food is prepared, as well as the risky ingredients which are used. Now, when we look at the actions of the Maharashtra Food and Drug Administration which are being carried out, you also have to take into account the fact that the incidence of cancer around the country is rising. Today, if you look at the medical statistics charts published by the government, you will see that cancer cases are on a severe rise. In fact, till around 20 or 30 years back, cancer as a disease was totally unknown in India. But yet today, you will find two things. Number one, cancer cases are growing, cancer hospitals are getting overwhelmed, and also that the median age at which people are contracting cancer is also reducing. And it is now common to see that people in their 30s are getting cancer. And moreover, you will find that apart from the lung cancer which is caused by smoking and the other things, one will also find out that several other forms such as stomach cancer, rectal cancer, intestinal cancer, and forms of cancers which have in some way have a correlation with the food we eat, they are all manifesting themselves in deadly possible ways. And once a person gets struck with cancer, he has to undergo heavy treatment, he has to undergo chemotherapy, he has to undergo radiation treatment, he may have to undergo surgery to remove the cancerous part of the body. I commend the actions of Shri Tukaram Mundhe and the Maharashtra Food and Drug Administration. I am happy that finally the public spotlight has come to the menace of not only a food adulteration, but improper food preparation and the usage of hazardous ingredients which are inimical to human health. Further, I would also like to point out that such major departmental action has been taken by courageous officers who have invoked the remedies, who have invoked the powers available to them under the law. And moreover, such large-scale raids happened not on any instructions from the government or a minister, but on the initiative of a renowned IS officer who decided to invoke the powers that were available to him under the law and perform the duty which the law and the constitution demand of him. We today stay in India, in the Republic of India, where we have a constitution which has a preamble. The preamble promises justice, social, economic, and political for all the citizens. We have Article 21 of the Constitution of India, which says that right to life is a fundamental right, and life under Article 21. The widespread menace of food adulteration and usage of hazardous ingredients in foods only reveals that today as citizens, is our right to life existing only on the paper text of the Constitution? If we live in a democracy, it is a legitimate expectation that the constitutional rights and liberties are protected by officers who are honest and devoted to performing their duty. The time has come where the constitutional and government machinery should move into action not only in Mumbai and Maharashtra, but also across India. In fact, when the Maharashtra Food and Drug Administration began its raids and checks and inspections under the leadership of Shri Tukaram Mundhe, 2 months have passed, and it is our legitimate expectations as citizens of India that such raids should be carried out all over the country. Yet, as we are seeing, Such raids appear to be carried out only in Maharashtra, more or less in maybe a few other states. I strongly believe that governments of other states should follow suit, and food and the concerned state government food and drugs administrations all over India, which also charged with implementing the Prevention of Food and Drugs Act, the Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, as well as implementing the FSSAI Act, should immediately swing into action and make up for several and actually burn the midnight oil so that they can make up for decades of lost governance and lost action. The time has come where the constitutional protection of right to life, which is a fundamental right, should manifest itself in real life, and the time has come for our country to become what Shri Rabindranath Tagore envisioned of it over 100 years ago. I once again congratulate Shri Tukaram Mundhe and commend the good work being done by him and his team, and I call upon public authorities all over India to follow suit, and I call upon my fellow citizens to pay attention to what you eat, and pay close attention to everything that goes into your body. Only then we can combat not only the menace of food adulteration, but also the menace of lax guidelines and improper food preparation rampant in hotels, restaurants and eating establishments. Once again, thank you all for listening. I'm Advocate Aditya Pratap, and it was a pleasure to share my views and my personal thoughts and legal perspectives with you. Have a pleasant evening, everyone.